2023 Toyota Highlander Hybrid Review. The Limited, Platinum, and Bronze Edition trims now have a 12.3-inch touchscreen. A digital instrument panel is standard, and power folding mirrors are available on higher trim levels. The XLE trim now includes a power liftgate, part of the fourth Highlander generation, which will be introduced in 2020. What is the driving experience like in the Highlander Hybrid? The Highlander has the same hybrid powertrain as the RAV4 Hybrid, but Toyota beefed it up to handle the extra weight. Our test Highlander took 8.2 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 60 mph. That's certainly respectable considering some SUV with V6 engines take the same amount of time and use for less fuel. The emergency braking power is also comparable. This hybrid is surprisingly composed around turns. The Highlander Hybrid isn't as athletic as the Ford Explorer Hybrid, but handling isn't typically a strong selling point for three-row SUV. What matters most is driving comfort, which the Highlander Hybrid excels at. Power is readily available and delivered smoothly, and the brakes are smooth and lack the grabbiness found in some other hybrids. How spacious is the Highlander Hybrid? The Highlander Hybrid has a comfortable ride. It smooths out most road imperfections while remaining controlled and free of float at higher speeds. Even on long drives, the wide front seats are quite comfortable, and the available second-row captain's chairs provide nearly the same level of comfort. Unfortunately, the third-row seats remain one of the Highlander's biggest flaws. They are unsuitable for most adults due to thin padding, a very low seat cushion, and limited. The Highlander's excellent climate control system appeals to us. It is simple to operate and can quickly heat or cool the cabin. The Highlander is well insulated from wind and road noise at highway speeds. When you go full throttle, the gas engine sounds unrefined, but it's not distracting. How is the inside? The first and second seating rows are spacious. Unfortunately, by mid-size three-row SUV standards, the Highlander's third row is one of the most confining. If you intend to use the full passenger capacity on a regular basis, make sure it meets your needs first. The driver's seat is simple to adjust and has a wide range of motion. Taller drivers will probably want the steering wheel to extend a little further. Outward visibility is excellent, especially for a vehicle of this size. The windshield roof pillars are thin and allowing you to see around corners and in tight parking spaces. The Platinum trim, which we tested, also includes some very useful features, such as a camera-based rearview mirror that allows you to see out the back even when the rear cargo area is fully loaded. A surround view camera system is also available. It has high resolution and can be rotated to view the entire vehicle. How's the technology? Toyota has lagged behind other manufacturers in terms of technology in recent years. This latest Highlander Hybrid makes significant progress, but it still has some minor flaws. The optional 12.3-inch touchscreen, an 8-inch screen is standard, is large and responsive to inputs. However, its high-gloss finish makes it prone to reflections and smudges. The first and second rows of our Highlander Hybrid Platinum tester each had 5 USB charging ports, but the third row had none. A comprehensive suite of advanced driver aids is standard on all Highlanders. We like the adaptive cruise control's natural operation, but we found the lane departure warning to be slightly too sensitive and the lane centering ineffective at highway speeds. How is the storage situation? The Highlander Hybrid's cargo space is a mixed bag. There's only 16 cubic feet of space behind the third row, which is slightly less than the Ford Explorer. It expands to a better-than-average 48.4 cubic feet behind the second row. For a midsize SUV, the liftover height is about average. There's enough room for your belongings, with a few useful shelves across the dash. You must remove any phone that is charging on the wireless pad in the center bin in order to access the space beneath. We didn't find it too difficult, but you might. Do you have small children? Because of the generous fore and aft movement of the available captain's chairs, you can easily install a large rear-facing car seat in the second row. The car seat anchors are also simple to find and use for all types of seats, though there are none in the third row. How about the fuel economy? The Highlander Hybrid's top trims get 35 mpg combined, according to the EPA. Front-wheel drive models are slightly more efficient, achieving 36 mpg combined. We traveled 115 miles on our relatively traffic-free evaluation route at a 33 mpg efficiency. That's excellent for a large three-row SUV, though it's obviously slightly lower than the EPA estimates. It's still far more efficient than the AWD Ford Explorer Hybrid we tested. EPA estimated 25 mpg combined, which averaged 23.3 mpg. Is the Highlander Hybrid an excellent buy? The interior of the Highlander is well built, with soft, padded surfaces where they are needed the most. Toyota hybrids have a track record of lasting and performing well, so chances are this Highlander will serve you well. There's also good value here, whether you compare it to a Ford Explorer Hybrid or a regular gas-only Highlander. Toyota's warranty coverage is fairly standard for the class, with bumper-to-bumper coverage of 3 years/36,000 miles and powertrain coverage of 5 years/60,000 miles. The hybrid components are warranted for 8 years/100,000 miles, and the hybrid battery is warranted for a generous 10 years/150,000 miles. The first 2 years of scheduled maintenance are also provided at no cost. In the Highlander lineup, we recommend the XLE trim. For a reasonable price premium over the base level, you get a sunroof, power-adjustable and heated front seats, a wireless charging pad, and rear sunshades. A power liftgate is also new for 2023. The front-wheel drive model is a good buy, but if you live in a harsh climate, you should consider upgrading to all-wheel drive.